Hi, my name is Marietta Mehanni, and this week's Aqua Tip, we're going to be doing some things where we have our feet touch the wall, touch the bottom of the pool, touch the wall, push out. We're going to do some variations of this. So let's start off with hands on the wall, and both feet are going to go up and down, up and down. So if you've got a pool surface where you can grip on quite easily, or there's a bar's even better. Oh, love the bar. I don't have one here though. Yep, up and down. So it's up, down, up, down. Now we're not jumping up and down, so we're not jumping up because your feet won't get to the wall. You're just holding onto the wall and you're just touching the wall and down. Now what you can do is do the same thing now with just your feet. So you let go of the wall. Your arms now have to work a lot harder, yes, to push and pull. Now I'm moving quite fast here and I'm just tapping the wall with my feet. Now of course, because I've got shoes on, I've got the protection, so make sure that you indicate to your class that they do not kick the wall. That's important. Then we can do things where we touch the wall, kick the feet back, hands back on the wall again. So touch the wall, kick your feet back, touch the wall, kick your feet back, up and back, up and back. So this is a really good abdominal workout. I'm actually feeling this really effectively in my abdominals. Whew. Yeah, that's a really good abdominal workout. Then, exactly the same thing, but without using your hands. So you're gonna tap the wall, kick out, tap the wall. It's like a rock and roll, except I've got to use the wall as my reference point, and I've got to keep coming back to touching the wall. So this is like a full rock and roll, but I'm working hard to make sure my feet come back to the wall. Okay, that's good. You're gonna be out of breath when you do that one. So you can do it holding on to the wall, letting go of the wall. It does feel different when you add the arms and you're not holding on. Heart rate will go up a little bit higher, but you can give these as optional choices for your participant. Great abdominal workout, and that is this week's Aqua Tip. To demonstrate these mermaid variations, a chair is what you need. This is an amazing piece of equipment, so important for you as an aqua instructor. So the first one's easy, right? I would turn side on to the whole class, and I'd say, okay everyone, gripping the wall, feet tapping the wall and touching the bottom, tapping the wall and touching the bottom. Now, at that point, you could let go of the imaginary wall and then tap the pool wall and tap the bottom. Now, the reason why you want to talk about tapping, it's going to stop them from jumping. They are going to sit in the water, so their shoulders are going to be relatively submerged, so that they go up and maybe they tap the bottom, but they'll stand up a little bit depending on the water depth. Other than that, then they sit back to get their legs to go back up on the wall again. Now, then the next option is to do it without holding onto the wall. So they're going to tap the wall and push their feet down, tap the wall and push their feet down. Now, I've started doing something that looks like this. Keyhole and reverse stroke, keyhole, reverse stroke. It's going to be really important for when they eventually do that full rock and roll action later. So then this is option 2. Let go of the wall, keyhole, over. You might even teach that arm action on its own. And this is a really good workout. Just remember that if mention to them that they need to feel it here. If they don't feel it there, then tell them that it's not the exercise, it's the tempo that they're doing the exercise at, and they're probably not challenging themselves enough with increasing the tempo until they do feel it in their abdominals. Okay, so then option 3 is back to holding onto the wall, but this time you're touching the wall and you're throwing your legs out the back. Touching the wall and throwing your legs out the back while still holding onto the wall. Now this is why the chair is a beautiful piece of equipment for this exercise, because you don't have to try and roll yourself around on the floor and try and get your legs underneath you. You just move forwards and back. And better still, if you've got a wet pool deck, you'll stay dry except for your hands, for example. So your hands are on the wall, you're gonna touch the wall, and then you'll throw your legs back behind you, come back to the wall. Now, remember to do it at a pace where you feel this in your abdominals. Then final option 4, and hopefully by this stage they remember the keyhole action that they did with the second choice. You say, okay, back to now using that keyhole action with the arms forward, let go of the wall. So now we're going to touch the wall and throw our legs back, and you're going to keyhole and then throw your arms forward. Keyhole, throw your arms forward. Keyhole, throw your arms forward, so you can get your legs back. I got out of breath doing that, and that's a really nice little 4-part sequence that you could teach to your clients whilst they're at the wall. It could also be one of those exercises that if you are doing something with a group of people on the wall and then a group of people that are further down in the pool, that they have to do an X number of repetitions of those exercises before they switch out with their partner for some sort of circuit type workout or organized action workout. Anyway, use the chair, get side on, teach them the keyhole action, keyhole, and over, so that they can perform the exercises where they're not touching the wall. If you enjoy my videos, please make sure to hit subscribe, tell your friends, and write some comments. I always like getting the comments in the comment section. And that is this week's Aqua Tip.